The morning light fell gently across the room as young Mei sat by the window, a cup of tea in her hand and her heart calm for the first time in a long while. Outside, the garden swayed softly in the wind. Inside, she finally decided it was time to let the world see who she truly was. Beyond the camera, beyond the stories told by others. For years, Mei Mei had lived under the glow of fame. The world knew her face, her voice, her grace, but very few knew her heart. Behind every role she played, there was a quieter woman, thoughtful, patient, and deeply human. When she opened her journal that morning, she began to write not as an actress, but as herself. She titled the page simply, My Biodata. Name, Yang Mei Mei. Birthplace, Suzhou, China. Profession, actress, artist, mother. Favorite season, spring, because it reminds her that everything can begin again. Strengths, kindness, resilience, faith in people. Weaknesses, overthinking, holding on too long, loving too deeply. Dream, to live freely, to love truly, to grow gently. As she wrote, memories began to rise like sunlight breaking through fog. She remembered her childhood, the quiet streets of Suzhou, the smell of wet earth after rain, and her mother's gentle hands tying her hair each morning. She remembered wanting to tell stories even before she knew what acting was. When she was 18, she left home to study drama in Beijing. She carried nothing but a suitcase, a few letters from her parents, and a heart full of courage. Life was not easy. She worked late, cried often, and doubted herself many times. But she never gave up. Acting is not pretending. Her first teacher had told her. It's remembering. Those words stayed with her. Every time she stepped on set, she remembered the love, the pain, the hope that made her who she was. That was what made her characters real. What made audiences feel like they truly knew her, but it wasn't until she met you. Long that she discovered the part of herself she had never written into any script, the part that wanted to belong, not to a role, but to someone's heart. He saw her not as the actress, but as the woman behind the spotlight. With him, she didn't need to perform. She could laugh without guarding her smile, cry without fear of being misunderstood. It was in that simplicity that she began to grow again. Now, as she looked down at her journal, she smiled softly. For the first time, her biodata wasn't about numbers or awards. It was about truth. She added one last line. What I've learned, the world will remember my face, but I want the people I love to remember my heart. When Yu Long walked in, he found her still holding the pen, her eyes calm. What are you writing? He asked gently. My story, she said. Not the one they know, the real one. He smiled, taking her hand. Then it's already beautiful. And in that quiet room, with the morning sun resting softly on the pages, Yang Mei's story became more than a biography. It became a reflection of every moment she had lived, the girl from Suzhou, the actress who dreamed, the woman who loved, and the heart that finally found peace.